Hi family, This is Dr. Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy. And I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. I wanted to share some downloads that I received after my meditation this morning before I came in to work. And as you know, I study A Course in Miracles and the Science of Mind. And I've been in that study, I think, for as long as my son has been here, 17 years. So it's been very interesting to go through life as, not being a mother to being a mother to being in business, and like how your mind changes with the same information that you're reading, but it's hitting you in different capacities. And so when we think about colon hydrotherapy and the mind and the connection between the two, if you're not already familiar with it, there is a direct mind-gut connection. So whatever is happening and processing and trying to integrate here, whatever does not happen or whatever does happen, however you agree to it, however you do not agree to it, will shift. And it will kick in here. It will kick in as either constipation, or it will kick in as continuous flow, like diarrhea, or it will be neutral, regular, happening and moving. So with that being said, when I speak with clients about how is your heart space, how do you feel? I know that you're constipated, but how do you feel at the moment? The amount of negative self-talk is unreal. It is unreal. It's only Tuesday. The amount of negativity that my clients have been telling themselves, and it's only Tuesday. I think I've worked on 12 people. It's only Tuesday. One out of those 12 people spoke highly of themselves. So with that being said, I would love to share some sentences I wrote down after my meditation. And I'm also going to share something that I found that I really liked out of my Science of Mind study this morning, from Science of Mind. So it is, the more exalted, the more heavenly, the more boundless, the more godlike or Christ-like the thought is, the more power it will have. Wow. Just let that sit in. The more exalted, the more heavenly, the more boundless, the more godlike or Christ-like the thought is, the more power it will have. So if that does not tell you that at every angle, at every moment, you control your health, wellness, digestion, if it's happening, if it's not, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. The next couple of thoughts that I wrote down are: never limit your view of life by any past experience. Just because you feel you may have experienced already doesn't mean that that experience is going to be the same as this current one. I often find clients telling me this: well, I already experienced it. You have never experienced, let's just say, a colonic with me. You may have experienced colon therapy, but you ain't never experienced it with me. So that's not your truth. And that's just a very surface basic thing, but I did have a client yesterday. She kept repeating, well, I've experienced loss. I've experienced loss. And and I'm like, okay, do you want a badge? We are going to experience loss, but the type of loss that you are experiencing now, you have never experienced it. So I don't know why you're yelling at me about you've experienced loss. Okay, high five, sis. Calm down. That is a natural process. Everybody experiences loss. It's not just you. You are not special. The stars were shining when I was born as well. It wasn't just shining when you were born. We have to remember these things. The possibility of life is inherent within the capacity to imagine what life is, backed by the power to produce this imagery or divine imagination. So again, if you are thinking that the world is crazy, the world has crazy people, the world has crazy people, then your experiences are going to be with crazy people. One thing that I say to myself often is this: I am deeply, consistently, and heavily be provided for, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, but most importantly, spirit, financially. In all capacities, in all measures, consistently being deposited into my hand gracefully and easily. I can see myself receiving that. I can see myself receiving that. And that's the imagery that I want to hold on to. So again, if you're constantly thinking that, oh, I may have cancer, I may have pancreatitis because I have a problem, I have a problem, I have a pain, then you're going to have pancreatic cancer. Then you're going to have colon cancer. Like, yo, whatever you focus on, you're going to get. Hence the reason why you're so distended, because all you're puffing out is hot air. You ain't really saying nothing. Get clear. What do you want to do? That's why there's so much air here, because you keep swallowing inconsistency. You ain't swallowing nothing of substance. Which leads me to my next point I wrote down. Stick to an idea until it becomes a tangible reality. I cannot share with you how often I would recommend, just for a client, for the foundation, I just need you to drink water straight for 7 days. That person will come back and say they did all this other stuff and nothing is happening and nothing is working. Well, the reason why it's not working is because of this. Number one, you're not consistent. Number two, you're not following the foundation, which is water. Because in order for everything that you're taking in your mouth to be absorbed in your body, you need moisture. So instead of hopping around and thinking that if you do it quicker, you will get it, slow down, be strategic, be patient with your body, and do the work. The illusion is the way we look at everything. Illusions are the way you look at everything. You can look at your landlord as being the most ratchet person on the planet, or you can look at your landlord as the most angelic person because they are providing a roof for you to thrive. It's all in how you look at it. But it's the illusion that you create. Plenty of people have major illusions around their digestive health and wellness and how healthy they are. They're just illusions. It's all over the place. This is probably my favorite and last statement. If there appears to be confusion in the condition or the outcome, then there must have been confusion in the thought process. If you are experiencing confusion right now in the experience, you were confused when you thought about it. I'm going to leave that there. I'm Dr. Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy. And I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist. Have a lovely one.